Hello everyone, welcome back to MV Engineering. This is Megha here and I'm going to teach you fluid mechanics. So the topic for today's discussion is time for emptying a hemispherical tank. Here you can see a hemispherical tank which is having a radius capital R and there is an orifice attached at the bottom of the tank. The initial head of water in the tank is capital H1 and when liquid starts leaving the tank, the head reaches to capital H2. So we are going to derive an equation for the time taken for emptying this tank when the head changes from H1 to H2. So for that, you are considering a hemispherical tank of radius R having an orifice of area small a at its bottom as shown in the figure. Consider the initial head of water as H1 and in time t it falls to H2. Let small h be the head at any instant of time and at this instant let x be the radius. So the area of the liquid surface will be equal to, obviously it is pi into x square. Theoretical velocity of the liquid is equal to under root of 2g into h. Now let the liquid falls down by an amount of dh in time dt. So the volume of the liquid leaving the tank in time dt equal to a into dh, where a equal to pi into x square into dh. Also, we know that the volume of the liquid flowing through the orifice is equal to CD is the coefficient of discharge into area of the orifice into velocity. That is equal to CD into A into under root of 2G into H. Now, the volume of the liquid flowing through the orifice in time dt equal to CdA root 2GH into dt. So, whatever liquid is flowing through the orifice will be equal to the volume of the liquid leaving the tank. So, you have pi x square into minus dh equal to CdA root 2GH into dt. Here we can see the negative sign as we know that when time increases, the head is getting decreased. So minus pi x square into dh equal to CdA root 2GH into dt. Now we have to express this x in terms of h. So for that, we are going to consider the triangle OCD. We know that OC is nothing but the radius of the radius, that is capital R, and again we can see in this figure the value of OD. We know that the distance from O to this opening will be equal to the radius capital R, and we also know that from this opening till D it is equal to small h. So the value of OD will be equal to R minus h. So we have DO equal to capital R minus h. Now using Pythagoras theorem in this triangle OCD, we know that by Pythagoras theorem the hypotenuse square will be equal to the sum of squares of the other two sides. So we have x equal to under root of x is the distance CD, so it will be equal to under root of OC square minus OD square, or we have OC is R square minus OD is R minus H the whole square. So that is x square equal to R square minus R minus H the whole square. Here we have R minus H the whole square in the form A minus B the whole square. If you expand it, you have A square plus B square minus 2A into B. So instead, we have here R square plus H square minus 2R into H. Now simplifying this, R square and R square gets cancelled. Minus 2RH, it becomes 2RH minus H square. So we have the value of x square equal to 2RH minus H square. So substituting the value of x square in the previous equation, we get minus pi into 2RH minus H square, which is the value of x square, into dH equal to CdA root 2GH into dt. So from this equation, dt will be equal to minus pi 2RH minus h square into dH divided by CdA root 2GH. Now taking root h to the numerator, we can write as minus pi by CdA root 2g into 2RH minus h square into h raised to minus 1 by 2 into dH. Now multiplying with h raised to minus 1 by 2 inside the bracket, we have minus pi by CdA root 2g into 2R h into h raised to minus 1 by 2. It becomes h raised to 1 by 2 minus h square into h raised to minus 1 by 2. It becomes h raised to 3 by 2 into dH. Now to get the total time required to bring the liquid from H1 to H2, we have to integrate this particular equation within the limits H1 to H2. So we have the time t equal to integral H1 to H2 minus pi by CdA root 2g 2R h raised to 1 by 2 minus h raised to 3 by 2 into dH. Or taking the constants outside, we have minus pi by CdA root 2g integral within the limits h1 to h2 2R h raised to 1 by 2 minus h raised to 3 by 2 into dH. Now we have to integrate this equation. So the first term, it is 2R h raised to 1 by 2. So 2R is a constant, h raised to 1 by 2. If you integrate, you have again it in the form x raised to n. Integral x raised to n equal to x raised to n plus 1 by n plus 1. So we have h raised to 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 1 by 2 plus 1. And the second term, it is h raised to 3 by 2. So when you integrate, it becomes h raised to 3 by 2 plus 1 by 3 by 2 plus 1 within the limits h1 to h2. So further simplifying, you have minus pi by CdA root 2g into 2 by 3. We have in the denominator 1 by 2 plus 1. It becomes 3 by 2. So this 3 by 2, when taken to the numerator, it becomes 2 by 3. So 2 into 2 by 3 into R h raised to 3 by 2 minus, here again we have 3 by 2 plus 1. So it becomes 5 by 2. So again 5 by 2 taking to the numerator, it becomes 2 by 5 into h raised to, here it is 3 by 2 plus 1, it becomes 5 by 2 within the limits h1 to h2. Further simplification, it becomes equal to minus pi by CdA root 2g into 4 by 3 into R h2 raised to 3 by 2. We are putting the limits here. Upper limit is h2 and lower limit is h1. So h2 raised to 3 by 2 minus h1 raised to 3 by 2 for the first term, and the second term it becomes 2 by 5 h2 raised to 5 by 2 minus h1 raised to 5 by 2. On further simplification, we can write the equation equal to pi by CdA root 2g into 4 by 3R. We have taken the negative sign inside. So it becomes h1 raised to 3 by 2 minus h2 raised to 3 by 2 minus 2 by 5 into h1 raised to 5 by 2 minus h2 raised to 5 by 2. So this is the equation for time for emptying a hemispherical tank from head h1 to h2. Now if we want to completely empty the tank, what happens is h2 becomes equal to 0. So in that case, the total time taken, it becomes equal to pi by CdA root 2g into 4 by 3 R h1 raised to 3 by 2 minus 2 by 5 h1 raised to 5 by 2. So these are the final equations. The time taken for emptying a cylindrical tank, hemispherical tank, sorry, it is a hemispherical tank from head h1 to h2 is equal to pi by CdA root 2g 4 by 3 R h1 raised to 3 by 2 minus h2 raised to 3 by 2 minus 2 by 5 h1 raised to 5 by 2 minus h2 raised to 5 by 2, where CD is a coefficient of discharge, small a, it is the area of the orifice, g, acceleration due to gravity, R is the radius of the tank, h1 the initial head, and h2 the final head. For completely emptying the tank, the equation will be more simplified. When h2 becomes equal to 0, we have the time equation equal to pi by CDA root 2G into 4 by 3 or H1 raised to 3 by 2 minus 2 by 5 H1 raised to 5 by 2. These are the two equations for time for emptying and hemispherical tank. Thanks for listening, and if you have any questions, please post it at the comment section. Thank you.